And what are the odds that that specific man is sitting around waiting for you? Women don't understand this, and I don't understand why. So I'm going to spell it out. You're going to be alone, and you're going to be very unhappy, even with all of your money and all of your success and all of your accolades.
What happened to men not being afraid to come and talk to you in person? Like, what happened to that?
In the most selfish way possible, sometimes I do have to look at my friends and think maybe we took being single a bit too far. Maybe we cheered each other on in our singleness a bit too much. Some would even argue that maybe we took feminism too far, because I'm looking around the group and thinking, not even one wedding is on the horizon. Not even that it's not on the horizon. We are actually so single that we are at the point where I wouldn't even go into a shop and pick up an expensive dress and think, I'll save this for a wedding. Like, I cannot think of a single one of my friends who is nearing marriage.
Yeah, you heard it right. None of the women in her friend group are in a relationship or engaged.
And think, I'll save this for a wedding. Like, I cannot think of a single one of my friends who is nearing marriage. And as I said, for entirely selfish reasons, I'm just like, we're gonna need to rectify that, because I personally need to be at the weddings in my prime. I need to be at that open bar having my your name moment. Like, it just really does seem like something I'm gonna have to delve into in my 20s, and time is running out. Unfortunately, time is running out. 5 years down, like, we are gonna need the weddings to start rolling in. But as I said, I do believe that we have cheered each other's singleness on a bit too much, and I just don't know if I will be seeing a wedding before the decade is out, unfortunately, for me.
Guys, it's always funny to me how these ladies be in panic mode when they're about to hit 30. But the reality is, a lot of them open their eyes and look around and they notice that feminism, girl power crap haven't got them anywhere.
Maybe we cheered each other on in our singleness a bit too much. Some would even argue that maybe we took feminism too far.
But if she's 25 now and she says she has 5 more years to hit 30, I guess, then yeah, she should be in panic mode. That wall is undefeated and fast approaching.
So I saw a panel of women essentially trying to make the argument that they're all beautiful, they're all well accomplished, intelligent, successful women, and they're having such a hard time finding men. And they don't understand why. Well, let me clear it up. Men who are in your exact shoes have plenty of women to select from, because they're not trying to find their equal. They're trying to find someone who's going to be a good complement to what they've already got going on.
That's right. A woman that's going to compliment him with some peace.
You, standing in their shoes of being successful, high income, all these other things, are looking for an equal, which means your choices are going to be a lot slimmer. Not to mention, those men who you seek, you're not looking for any old man. You're looking for a specific man. And what are the odds that that specific man is sitting around waiting for you? Women don't understand this, and I don't understand why. So I'm going to spell it out. You're going to be alone, and you're going to be very unhappy, even with all of your money and all of your success and all of your accolades, because you're not understanding that if you want to be the one who goes out and gets all the stuff that you need in order to thrive in this economy, you're going to end up with a partner who's going to complement you. You're not going to end up with an equal. That's just the facts. And that's something that men understand very well. Why is it so hard for women?
And I don't know why these women think you need millions of dollars to be happy. Like, why do your partner or husband got to be making the same amount of money as you or more?
Believe it or not, there used to be a point in time where I could have a roster. Yeah, a little starting 5. I could do it. I could juggle it. I was having a good time. I felt fulfilled enough. It was cool. You know the old saying, what you can't get from one man, you can definitely get from 5. Like, if you can't get 100% out of one, you can for sure get 20% out of 5, give or take a couple. But nowadays, baby, I don't know who changed, me or them or both, but that can't happen today. It just can't. It's not even worth it anymore. It's not the 20%. It don't hit like it used to. Like, it's not even worth it anymore. It's not. I'd rather just, I don't even know at this point. All I know is I can't do that. At this point, it might be more cost efficient to just do 100% myself, honestly. Like, I can't even speak right. I can't even say it right. I'm sorry. Y'all know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. The girls that get it, and the girls that don't.
It's amazing to me how much these women are willing to overshare and expose themselves for not being girlfriend or wifey material or traditional women. I hope her future boyfriend or fiance sees this video of her explaining why she's bored with her rotation of many men.
Any man like that that's dating in real life knows that most of these women have not raised their standards to that much of a degree to where you need to be worried about finding a mate. We still got women, and I'm talking about fine women, lining up to be rated and told whether a man would smash or pass them. As many women as it is on the internet, and as many women as there are in real life who have genuinely raised their standards and who are actually expecting more, there's 3 times that amount of women who are still very much looking for that validation, okay? You're not looking in the right places, and you're setting your aims too high. But as far as pretty available women with low self-esteem and low standards, there's a plethora of them available in every city. Like, honestly, you're really, truly, you must not be looking.
What happened to men not being afraid to come and talk to you in person? Like, I feel like I run into men all the time who will, like, say something to their homeboy or, like, say something, a compliment loud enough for me to hear, not directly speaking to me, but just so I can hear it so I can say thank you. And that's, like, their way of knowing if they can come and talk to me or not. And I remember when I was younger, like, I could be in a group of 20 girls and the guy would not care. He would come part the Red Sea and come and get my number. Like, what happened to that? Where did that get lost? Did it get lost because of these dating apps? Like, I've never been on a dating app and I will never be on one just because I just don't feel like my man is on there. I feel like my man is going to see me in person. He's not going to be afraid. He's going to come and talk to me. Right? So, like, am I doing something wrong? Or, like, is that over with? Are they just expecting us to come and talk to them? Like, are y'all going to approach them?
Yeah, guys, these ladies are still wondering why men are not approaching them like we used to back in the day. A lot of these guys are just tired of being traditional for non-traditional women.
Okay, why successful women are single. And no, it is not because they're intimidated of you. I feel like that's an excuse. A lot of times successful women want to find a man who makes just as much money as her, if not more. And they won't consider anybody who makes less money than her. Now, the issue is the men who make more money than her do not want someone, like, they don't care about a woman's success. The men who make more money than her literally want an Instagram model. I have seen that men tend to go for looks first and foremost. The richer the man, the prettier the girl. In general, of course, do not come for me. Okay? Don't come for me. I have seen instances in where the man is more attractive than the wife was when they met when they were a lot younger, and the man did not earn a lot of money and he wasn't successful. In instances where the man is successful, he has a lot of options, so he usually chooses for a pretty wife. Again, you guys are going to come for me. There's always exceptions to every rule.
And look, guys, that is a shame that she got to keep saying that because she knows her former feminist sisterhood is going to come for her. And she's trying to help these ladies right now, giving them good advice.
Okay, so my advice for successful women who have trouble dating is to open up your mind and look for somebody who could be like a stay-at-home dad. The women I know who are very successful most likely are either 1, single, divorced, or 2, they have a stay-at-home dad type, or 3, they're business partners together. The business partners together, though, happened before they were both successful. Now, the issue with successful women and long-term relationships and marriages is a lot of them do not put up with BS. So when they find a guy who is just as successful as them, and the guy philanders, cheats, or does BS, the successful woman, because she has like so much independence, she literally walks away. She could. I mean, you think about Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? Like, Jay-Z and Beyonce are both very, very successful. He still cheated on her many times. And even though Beyonce could literally have any guy, she stayed with him. But I know a lot of successful women would simply leave that relationship because they do not need a man because they're so successful. So anyways, my piece of advice for women who are very successful is to open up your mind and understand that men are not intimidated by you. They're just not, the men that you want are not looking for women like you. So you need to find men who are willing to maybe be more of like a stay-at-home dad kind of role, or for you to be a provider role.
You know, she was listening to a lot of Kevin Samuels when he was here with us, because that's who she sound like. But that's all I got in this video. You guys drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about what these women had to say, especially the lady who talked about the fact that all of her girlfriends are single and they are miles away from being engaged or married. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.